Akbar radiallahu ta'ala. He said, "O Siddiq Akbar radiallahu ta'ala, do you know me?" He said, "Yeah." "Did I tell a lie in my whole of life?" He said, "No, not at all. You are innocent person. You are very chaste. Your practice, your practical life, your character is very appreciable. I cannot show any pinpoint in your life. Therefore, I can accept your nobility, your stability, your punctuality, your honesty, and I am a person blindly believing in you." He said that if you believe me to be a true person, please accept me as your prophet, because Allah Rabbul Izzat has advented me as a prophet. He said, "Then what is the way to accept you?" He said, "To pronounce kalima sharif, la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah." Accordingly, Hazrat Siddiq Akbar pronounced kalima sharif in front of Muhammad Mustafa. Then he asked him to authenticate his prophethood in the light of the arguments. His prophethood should be reasoned. Then Nabi Karim referred to a dream had by Siddiq Akbar during his journey to Syria. Once upon a time, Hazrat Siddiq Akbar was traveling to Syria on a trading enterprise, and during the journey he had a dream that a moon, crescent moon, fell down in his lap, and when he woke up, he went to a person who was one of the best interpreters of the dreams, and he was a Christian scholar. When he approached him, he told the dream. He said that if you promise me not to tell anybody before the realization, when interpretation comes in the field that is called realization, before the realization is prohibited to be told to anybody else in the world. If you promise me not to tell the interpretation or realization of this dream, I shall interpret it. He said that I'm ready. I promise you to keep it secret. Then he told him that the last and final prophet was going to appear in the world, and you would be the first person as an adult person to accept his message, and you are a very lucky person. You will be given a great preferability and preference in your society. But it was kept secret by Siddiq Akbar up to the time of question of Muhammad Mustafa. When he asked for the reasoning of Nabi Karim, then the gear of the prophet began to work. Nabi Karim told him that the reason, the authority of my prophethood is that that dream which you had during your journey while going to Syria. I am the same person who was told about. The first step of life in front of Siddiq Akbar was taken as a clairvoyant. The Ghaibdan person is called clairvoyant. C-L-A-I-R, clear, V-O-Y-A-N-T, clairvoyant. This is a biblical science, word of biblical sciences. Just like engineering, pre-engineering, medical, pre-medical. In the same way, there is Islamic and pre-Islamic language. This is pre-Islamic language. The person who knows unseen secret is called clairvoyant. Since the first step of Hazrat Siddiq Akbar is Islamic word, was as a believing person in the clairvoyance of Muhammad Mustafa. This is why he never hesitated. He never hesitated to accept the clairvoyance or knowledge of unseen secrets of Muhammad Mustafa. Then his life began. Nabi Karim always recorded the nobility and eminence and matchlessness of Siddiq Akbar. He announced in front of the companions that you are the persons, you always argued me, you always asked the authority for the authenticity of the prophethood, but this is all alone person. This is all alone person who accepted me without any reasoning, without